Hi friends, Pete Estabrook here. I just wanted to do a little short video on some jazz ear training games or exercises. Let's call this part one because I'll probably think of some other things that I could suggest. The first common way in an improv class or a jazz lesson that we work on ear training is what when I was a student at Berkeley, we call performance ear training. So that's basically where someone plays something for you and you play it back to them on their instrument. So not necessarily singing it or solfege or writing it down, but just direct to the instrument. The idea behind that is that ultimately you want to transcribe your own ideas. And so that leads you, if you do that with someone else's ideas, that it leads you to doing it with your own ideas spontaneously in the moment. Um, Another activity as far as ear training games would be to have someone play for you at the keyboard different chord qualities. I like to start with just a very limited set of possibilities and basically ask the question, is this one of those chord types, yes or no? And gradually over time, um, expand the palette to include more and more chord types. So I start, very simply with having students identify the sound of a major chord, then perhaps dominant chords, minor seven chords, and then expand outward from there. So you can take those one at a time. You can have someone play those for you. There's also an Abersold ear training CD that has that sort of thing on it that I have found useful. You can record your own stuff and make a game out of it that way somehow. Let's see. The third game that I'm thinking of is which note is on top. So, playing a chord and then identifying which chord tone is riding in the melody. So again, that would necessitate maybe someone playing that for you or going to a set of ear training tapes like the Jamie Abersold and getting used to hearing which note of the chord. So identifying first what the chord type is, and then second, what note is in the lead. So those are a couple of things. I'm sure I'll think of some other stuff, and I'll do another short video then. But that should get you started with a few games. Take care.